Now, if you are trading in either the crypto, Forex, or stock markets, then the Rocket $1 Million system.
Nice. Jaro is here. Woo. There we go. Amazing, 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 amazing. Fantastic. My suggestion is right now we wait like 15 minutes. We do some analysis here. We wait for the news to come out. Based on that, we have our our outcome here. Like what is going to happen? Like gold, we all know gold right now is accumulating. Like it's kind of forming that range here. We're going to break out very soon. We're going to find out based on the news which direction here. Gold has still a lot of potential. Still looking at gold, I think it's quite interesting what we're seeing here. The dollar is coming up, looking very bullish at this particular moment. GJ, literally no volume, but this has to do with the news that's coming here. And I think it's super important to wait for this in a second to then move forward with our trade setups. Yesterday, guys, we had a wonderful, wonderful trade. We did and traded the euro against the US dollar and the Australian dollar against the US dollar. There was a big fat win. Absolutely amazing. Very happy with that. Beautiful setup. We took it round about this place right here, and it ended up. It gave us a slightly different approach where we were. It took some while. We had to be patient here, but eventually we it went pretty much all the way to our direction, like pretty much all the way down. That was perfect. 50 pips in the books here. Very clean. We're going to approach the same strategy, okay? We're going to wait for the same moment. We're going to look for the correlation, and we'll keep moving forward as well. After that, we try to catch a GJ trade. The point is with GJ, it went into, it kept going and going and going. We were in the right direction. We just couldn't fit the order flow. The order flow was not perfect. We wanted to make and retest and continue up. It didn't pretty much follow the order flow well, and the reason why is because it just left gaps open in the market, and it was hard to find synchronization there. But overall, same particular direction here. So we're gonna look at a couple charts. What are the charts you guys are currently looking at? Let me know. We have news coming in around 10-12 minutes. In the meantime, I have a very close eye on GJ. I'm still looking to trade GJ as well. Alright, so GJ is definitely on my radar. We have on the 1 hour still, we haven't broken any significant structure to the downside. We actually created a beautiful break structure to the upside. In my opinion right now, there is a big chance that we can clearly still come up, continue to the upside here. I think that is definitely likely. We have broken the highs also at the same time. I think GJ is looking relatively strong here. Just looking for the right entry. We're gonna probably go long for GJ, but hey, we need to wait for the news here to come out and to see what we can do here. Which book did you read? I don't really like books too much. I'm not really a book reader. I'm more a listener and a video listener. When I read something or learn something, I wanna apply it directly. I do not want to sit around, read a book that I'm not going to use. I just want to use it straight away. That's why I like videos. I'm like, okay, I have my goal here. What is my goal in life? Okay, this is my goal. Okay, next step. How do the successful people reach their goal, or how did they reach it? Okay, great. This is how they did it. Let's reverse engineer that back to the beginning, where I am right now, and let's see what my next step is. What is my next step? This. Okay, YouTube. mynextstep.com. Boom. And I keep moving forward. Keep moving forward and keep moving forward. In my opinion, best way to learn. Not saying that books don't work. don't listen to me completely. I'm just saying what works for me. GJ, GU and gold. Yeah, let's have a look at... yeah, gold is actually surprisingly holding well right now. Even though that the dollar is extremely strong. And usually when I see that happening, I see, okay, the dollar is going up. Gold is holding very strong. It's actually accumulating here. What is gold's plan?
So look, this is an ad about making weekly consistent income. I'm running this ad not because I really need the money or because I want to take some money like all those other BS gurus, right?
That's where we have been coming up again, testing some of these levels here. All right, so this is the majority of resistance right now. Yeah, we're going to face some massive resistance right here. We're actually in a strong area right now. I can already tell you that on the 12-hour chart, you're going to see exactly what I mean here. This is number one. We saw that initial reaction here. That's number one. Number two is this rejection here. We broke that. Now we're coming back towards this zone right there. We have some upside potential here. This is on the higher time frame, right? So we have some upside potential here in my opinion. I think we can make a little move. We have not broken this low. If we broke this low, it's invalidated. At this particular stage, we are still holding here. We need to break this whole range here. All right. When this is broken, it's invalidated. Until that moment, I can look for longs until we are coming back up here due to the fact that the Japanese yen is still bearish. We just saw a retracement to the upside real quick here. But yeah, who knows if we're going to come back down again, then the Australian dollar will continue its way up from one of these zones here. We still have that major resistance that's there, but it's a long way to go. So let's see from there. Dollar going up. Yeah, dollar is looking strong at the moment. I think there is a chance that we can continue to the upside here, that we can come back further. So we will find out soon what the news will bring. We have 5 more minutes left. If it's bearish, yeah, of course, then maybe we hold in this resistance here, where we are right now. If it's bullish, we're going to break through, finally. And we're going to continue our ride to the upside, to filling up some more of that imbalance above here. So it's just depending on the news again. I have to say indeed that gold is looking relatively bullish. And the reason why I'm saying that is because there is just so much buying power right now, so much strength right now. Which is truly surprising due to the fact that the dollar has been going up again. And gold is just still reacting bullish right now. We are actually getting we actually perfectly react towards this zone. On the 3 minute, we have been talking about this one earlier. In the London stream, we tapped into that zone. And we are now holding above that zone here. So it looks like, besides all of that, we're building a lot of liquidity to the upside. But at the same time, the dollar is looking relatively bullish as well. So this is what you have to take into consideration. It's going to be very interesting. Alright, let's go over like 2 more charts, guys, and then we have the news. And then we need to trade. Let's get another beautiful trade like yesterday. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen? Yeah. Very bullish. Wow. Very strong as well. Canadian dollar has been doing a good job here lately with holding here. Very, very significant reaction as well. This is on the daily or the 8-hour chart right here. We saw this bounce. Fantastic, by the way. 4-hour continuation to the upside. No bear structures whatsoever yet. The 1-hour continuation to the upside. 2-hour right here, nothing spectacular. We came back to the equilibrium. There we go, exactly to the equilibrium right here. All right, so that's where we bounced from the equilibrium. Now we are already on the lower time frames right here. Now we're gonna face some difficulties. So at this particular moment, we are trying to hold on towards here. As you guys can see here, we're getting rejected now on the lower time frames, while at the higher time frames we are still bullish. So or the medium time frames, we are still forming very bullish, trade setups or, character right now. Higher high, we tapped into the zone. I remain bullish. But I want to see this high first getting taken out right here. I remain bullish for the rest. Pretty textbook, to be honest. Okay, we have news coming in 1 minute. Let's play close attention to the news right now. Gold on our radar. All right, gold is definitely on our radar, and gold will make a massive pump to the upside, especially when the news is bearish. Okay. If the news is bullish, I don't really think so. Even though it's looking great, the structures itself from gold looking really solid. I have to say here. But hey, we'll find out. We'll find out soon. 1 minute to go. What is going to happen with the news here? Bullish news. Let's see. Bullish manufacturing. All right, number 1. Retail sales bullish. Core retail sales bullish. All right, dollar is going to go further. There we go. Dollar broke through the major resistance here. Stay bullish on all the particular pairs right now. Japanese yen is coming down. GJ is definitely looking good here. Let's go to GJ right now. That means that GJ is going to hold in this zone on the 15 minute. Let's see how we react. Are we going to actually come up here? Let's break that high. Let's see if this is a possibility. Japanese yen is definitely looking weaker right now. Dollar is going up right here. Look at that structure overall. Bullish structures. We broke through this resistance right now. We created a new high. We are waiting for this particular moment here. Gold. Let's see what gold is doing. Gold came down. It went through that zone. Okay. However, it's still holding relatively strong here. Very, very interesting what gold is doing right now. Look at that. That gold is holding here is very, very interesting here. It seems like it wants to just, it wants to make a move here. Okay. Very, very interesting what gold is doing. Now look at some, not worth to trade right now. It's not worth to trade right now, but still, I like it for sure. I like what it's doing here. Very, very interesting. Look at gold, look at gold, look at the dollar. We are still holding here underneath that zone, barely. We're trying to break through that last area of resistance right now for the dollar. GJ is holding in this zone. GJ tapped officially in that zone. This is an interesting one. This is definitely tradable. We're looking at GJ here. I'm very curious if we can break above that high here. And then based on that, we can look for a trade here. We need to wait for the order flow. We're waiting for the order flow to be good, to be solid, to be trustworthy. So we can actually see what aligns the best, which chart aligns with which chart. And based on that, we can start executing our trades here. This should push price of gold down. Not up, but down. This should push GJ down. GJ up. Okay. There we go. What's gold doing? Gold is coming down. It's holding here. Okay, bullish dollar is bearish gold. Look at that. Dollar making moves to the upside. Bullish news here. 15 minute. Yeah, this is bullish for the dollar yesterday as well. Eventually, first we came down, then we reversed to the upside, of course, due to the fact that inflation became higher than expected. In regards to the news, it's very, very important. Okay, the retail sales, the forecast was 1.9%. The actual retail sales were 3%. So, higher than expected. Okay. Very, very interesting here. That's that. Dollar. Let's keep a close eye on the dollar right now. Based on that, we can start looking for setups. Dollar, yen. Especially the dollar and the yen. Alright? Not the dollar or the yen, but the dollar and the yen. The dollar index, the yen basket. Based on these, we can find our way here. Okay, GJ is one of them. GJ long is definitely what I'm looking for. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. GJ making moves here. Why the yen is coming down, why the dollar is going up. Usually there's like an inverted correlation there. Because of that, GJ is very appealing. Very interesting here. This is nice. I like the structure that's getting built. I like this. I like this reaction. I like this particular zone. Looking good. We tapped into that first zone here. This is great. Great, great, great what we're seeing right now. If you break this out, we show it shows us very solid structures as well. So this is this zone right now until the moment that held actually perfectly. This particular zone right here. We tapped into that zone finally, and then we went to the other side here. We will close our candle in like 4 minutes. So a bullish dollar is good for the Japanese yen or for GJ as well. Gold is still holding. I don't know how it's holding, but it's holding. GJ is making moves here. All right, look at that. There we go. GJ is gonna go up. We're looking for the retracement. We're looking for the entry. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen breaking highs. We just talked about the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen as well. Of course, if the yen comes down, then the Canadian dollar yen will go up. It broke new highs. There we go. I'm aiming for this stream today, guys. I'm looking definitely at dollar yen pairs here. Okay, the yen pairs are the most reliable right now, in my opinion. Here, based on the technicals, I like what we're seeing here for the yen. So Canadian dollar yen, British pound against the yen. All very positive here. Why the yen is dropping? The yen broke structure right now to the downside internally. If you break this low, it's over for the yen. We're going to see more downside potential here. So overall, fantastic reaction so far. Great. This is what we wanted to see. We're going to stay on the lower time frames. We know the buys right now. This is what we're going to do. We're going to wait for the yen to come back, to retrace, and that's going to be our entry. Could be either Canadian dollar yen or actually GJ. Definitely worth a buy. Just ready for the right moment here. Gold is dropping. Not going to short gold though. Not going to short gold. It's not reacting strong enough to the upside of the dollar. So I'm going to wait here. Gold a little bit. GJ is on the radar. So we're looking for buys for GJ here. EJ looks good as well. Yeah, everything related to the yen is what I'm looking for today's session here. So yes, okay, let's do EJ real quick. But yeah, overall, yeah, it looking solid, looking good here. Number one, break structure upside, more imbalance above. We have this zone here. Go to the 15-minute. Broke instructions to the upside. Pretty basic structure here. We tapped into the 10-minute. There we go. We tapped into this 10-minute zone. We went up from there. 5-minute. Okay. For now, based on some structures, I like for sure GJ more. And the Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen. The continuation there can definitely still come into play here. Very well. There we go. Yen basket. Dropping. In the meantime, we're gonna keep a close eye on like pairs like gold and like, you know, other ones here. Even though that the dollar is not holding, it's super interesting. The dollar is not breaking through that last zone, but I think it could be shortly here. All right. All right, the yen. Next zone is here. All right, Japanese yen basket. This is the next zone. We broke structure. This took out the lows, which is good. It took out even this low right here. This is great. This is great so far. Absolutely fantastic. We bounced from this zone. Would love to see this getting broken later, but it's not directly possible. Internally, we are consolidating. Now coming back, retracing back into that zone. Let's see where the fixed range warrant profile is as well of this range. It's still in that area here. Okay, so we could retrace back up all the way to this zone here. But it could also be this zone right here, depending on the reaction. So based on that, we will have our outcome here for the Canadian dollar. For sure, Canadian dollar is then definitely, this is definitely the entry spot here. Or most likely, this one. At 99.7, number one. And for GJ, I think we need to wait a little bit longer. We broke the highs, which is great. But we have one particular retracement for the yen. And that's definitely one of these zones here. So the yen is going to determine where we're going to retrace from. Where we bounce from, you guys know what the strategy is. Like, we're looking for the correlation. This is a 70% win rate strategy. Like, I can guarantee you this one. If you approach it the right way. So what we're looking for is we're looking for the continuation. We're looking for the synchronization of two different charts. So if you look at Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, we are looking at the Japanese yen basket. If it's a dollar pair or gold, we look at the dollar index. YouTube, I see you talking so much and not entering one single trade as long as I've been seeing you. Then you're not patient enough. You probably leave after a couple minutes watching. Gold is shooting. Yes, gold is shooting indeed. However, it's not breaking to the highs yet. That means that the dollar is moving. So gold took out the lows. Question is right now, are we going to take out the highs of gold? Are we finally going to break it? We're going to find out very soon here. Qasim Ali, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Here's my plan for today. Going to wait US30 to go up 34,060 and then going to hit the sell button so hard. Found your stream recently and I enjoyed it. Thank you, man. What is that indicator that's showing you where a price is likely to retrace to? That's called the fixed range volume profile. The fixed range volume profile. Lorenzo, I appreciate you and your work for the community. Thank you, man. Let's see what gold is doing while we're waiting for the Japanese yen here. Look at that. Look at that. Gold is still holding here. Interesting. Interesting what gold is doing right now. All the liquidity underneath has been taken out. Okay, the lows has been taken out. Wow, look at that. Look at that. We want to go up. Pushing, 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 pushing. Let's see if we can break any of these highs. Look at that. Taking the lows, they're reversing. Why? All the liquidity underneath this has been taken out right now. There's nothing to do there. We need to reverse price, apparently. Look at the dollar. Dollar is also, you know, it has a very hard time right now with holding. Look at that reaction. I thought the